21 years old Vivek was one of my colleagues. On 17th January 1990, he dived into water at Pulmonary Falls and did not come out at all. After 30 minutes, his body was fished out and brought to Bangalore to hand over his parents. Poor Vivek was one and only child for his parents. Our picnic, which started with an enjoyable note, ended with a tragedy which we will never forget throughout our life. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and your guests, very good evening.
Good evening.
Another colleague of mine, Mr. Raghavendra, after having a sumptuous lunch at Megiddo, went down to wash his hands in flowing water. During the process, he lost his balance and fell down and washed away the force of the water. The force of the water such that his body was found 8 kilometers down from the accident spot after 6 days of extensive search. Ladies and gentlemen, there may be Raghavendras or Viveks in your circle also who have lost their life by sheer negligence or carelessness or by not learning to swim. I am going to share 2 of my real life examples wherein those of you who do not know swimming can take care and save your life, and those who know swimming can become the lifesavers. To speak about my first example, it was the beginning days of my hostel life at Manipal. When I was pursuing my diploma, there were 60 students in my batch. Among the 60, I was blessed to have 52 beautiful girls. One fine evening, we went to Suvarna River, which flows close to our hostel campus. Within me, the 4 were only boys: William, Gopal, Frederick, and I. After reaching there, without wasting much time, we jumped into water and had a very nice, cool swim. William also, who jumped into water, started splashing water. And suddenly, he disappeared. And after a few seconds, surfaced and waved us and cried, and again he sank. That is the time I found that he is in danger. I immediately swung into action and swam towards him and caught hold of him. And with a great struggle, I pulled him back and tried to bring him back to shore. Gopal and Frederick also supported me in saving him. Of course, but for those 2 gentlemen, I would have been here speaking to you today. Just this history, I became a overnight hero in the hostel campus. To share my second incident, on 7th of May 1995, I took my entire family to the famous beach, Ullal Beach in Bangalore. All the 18 of us were packed into a 1979 Mahindra Jeep. And don't worry about the numbers, because the Jeep has the capacity even to take another 25. Of course, the size matters. And it was the beginning days of monsoon. Normally in the afternoons it will be dark sky, and in the evening it will rain. On the day of our family outing also, the similar climate was prevailing, but none inside the Jeep were worried about the weather theory. Everybody was very anxious to go to beach and get into water. Finally, we reached, and even before the Jeep was parked, we were off to the water and got into the water. And even before what's happening, a tsunami wave came on me and hit with a tremendous force. The water came up to my chest level. I was holding my first son Pramod in my right hand, my second son Pranoj in the left hand, and kept on holding with a lot of force. Fortunately, I did not lose my balance. I kept on holding them till the water receded. Thank God, I saved myself and my little sons. But when I turned back and looked at the other members of family, 8 to 9 of them, people were rolling on the wet sand, and my wife Nirmala and Sunita were not to be seen. We ran towards Sunita and pulled her back and brought her to the shore. By the time Nirmala was further pushed inside the sea, I was crying I was shouting for help on top of my voice, help, help, help. Suddenly, for my luck, the local people who are expert, who are in the shops, they came running and straight away dived into the water and brought Nirmala back. But she was unconscious and not breathing. Suddenly they gave first aid and somehow made her to breathe. And at the end of the day, all the 18 of us came back safely. But the return journey, 100 kilometers, full reason was wind of silence. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody will not be lucky as William or Nirmala or Sunita. And we definitely do not want any one of us to be as unlucky as Vivek or Raghavendra. Therefore, I am going to share 3 simple precautions that you have to take whenever you go to the water. The first one, never venture into water unless you know the depth and the place of the water. Second, do not get into water at all unless you know swimming. Third, most important is whenever you go with your families, don't allow children to get into the water in groups and always have time with them. With these 3 simple precautions, I am sure our next visit to the water will definitely be memorable and enjoyable. God has given only one precious life to us to live and enjoy with our loved ones. Take care. Go to the most of them.